Everybody, please give a warm welcome to James R. Zingelman, your headliner tonight.
Woo. Clap, you lazy bastard. Seriously. Okay. I'm your last comic. I'm excited to be here. I'm engorged with blood. So, pretty much it. I had a weird day. I'm glad you guys are here. I had a weird day. I was teasing my cat with that laser thing. You ever do that? Tease your cat? You do it? Tease your cat with a laser? I was doing that, and then I accidentally, hey, focus. I was teasing my cat with the laser, and I accidentally pulled the trigger. So pretty much sucked right there. I'm kidding. I don't have a cat anymore. You guys are nice. God, I remembered something the other day that I didn't remember this for a long time, and I've been doing comedy for like longer than some of you guys are old. And a long time ago, an old comedian told me to always do my show as if my grandmother was in the audience. So I have a new opener that goes, "Holy fuck! I thought you were dead." Okay. Actually, I had a weird day. I mixed up my Viagra with my LSD, and spent the day tripping on my dick. So, thank you for laughing. Thank you for looking. I can tell you were looking because you were squinting, and don't laugh, you bastard. You were squinting too. So it's nice to be here, actually. I actually spent the day shooting pool, scared the shit out of a couple swimmers. And you just lost something. Something you're choking. She's over. I can do the Heimlich, but only if your Heim is really clean. That doesn't even mean anything. I don't usually get very political, but I do have to say this. Donald Trump is the originator of the worst square dance call ever. It's like, swing your partner, round around, grab her. Okay. That's what I was thinking the other day. So, where do we want to go with this stuff? Shit. Got my sense of humor from my dad. We'll just talk about that. My dad was a practical joker. Last time all the family and friends got together, my dad brought one of those little squirt flowers, kind of squeeze the rubber bulb on the end and water squirts out. And he didn't wear it himself. He thought my uncle should wear it, so he pinned it on my uncle's lapel, and people would walk up to my uncle and get squirted in the face. It was really funny. And my uncle wasn't squeezing the bulb. My dad was doing that. He was hiding behind the casket. And pretty much how I grew up right there. My dad would say stuff. You guys are a sick group. I like you guys. My dad would say stuff like, "Going for a ride, son? We're going to ride shotgun." I'd say, "Sure, Dad." So he'd pick me up and put me in a little rack in the back window of the truck. And that's where the shotguns normally go. Free food. Just put it on the floor just like at home. I have no idea what that means. I'm just having fun up here. So let's see. I live in Denver. I used to live in Denver. I grew up in Denver way long time ago. I'm old. Like I said, I'm old. And you're not old. You're young. How old are you, sir?
26.
Oh, man. That's young. Have you named your penis yet? Seriously. Don't wait till you do. I waited till I was 50. I had to name it Ed for erectile dysfunction. But take care of that before you get home tonight, okay? So name it free food. Okay. Because she's a giver. I'm just doing other people's acts up here. So let's see. Oh God. And don't do that one thing. Do any of those guys that work out here? Any of those guys that lift weights and shit? Any of those stupid fuckers here? Any of those guys? Because those guys are like in the gym going, oh, I wonder how I can make my pecker look even smaller. Everything grows but your pecker in your head. You become a pinhead with a needle dick. And then you got to shave down there to make everything look bigger, which is just stupid, right? Right, yes. She's just like, yeah. Because that's like mowing your lawn to add square footage to your house. What does that work in real life? So I moved back here. I moved away. This is how it works. I get married. I live here. I get married. I get divorced. I move somewhere. I get married there. I get divorced. I move back here. I don't know. After 4 or 5 times, I'm back in Denver. And last time it started innocently enough. I took my wife, who's my ex-wife now, shopping for new jeans. And as we gotten older, we put on a few pounds. And I admitted she was in some kind of weird denial about it. And we were in the store. She holds up a pair of skinny chick jeans, and she says, do you think these will need shortening? And I said, I don't think shortening is going to be slippery enough. I think you're going to need axle grease and a crowbar. So, we grew apart. I'm a little bit country. She's a bit heartless bitch. And, but I miss her. I miss the weird thing. She waxed her legs once. That was cool. I've never seen that. The wooden one came out all shiny. And, that joke cracks me up. I don't know why. So we were talking about my dad, weren't we, before I got off on a tangent. I was a terrible student. Who are my terrible students here, besides you, sir? Who are the rest? Okay. You're a terrible student?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Teacher.
You know what, majorly?
I'm a teacher.
You're a teacher and a terrible student?
Oh, yeah.
What do you teach?
Oh, I teach everything.
Okay. Well, no child left behind.
Horrible system, no good at all.
And what is your name, sir?
Mark.
Mark. Now, when you were a terrible student, well, not this. This is what happens with Mark, okay, and me, because we're terrible students. We're bonding here. Yeah, sort of. Not really. I got a little cold. Excuse me. I went into the Walgreens to ask some woman for some nasal spray, and she sneezed on me. But anyway. So Mark, did everybody think you were kind of a dumb guy because you were a terrible student? You're probably not a dumb guy, but they thought you were a dumb guy, right?
It's a curve. It's a learning curve. Like life.
Oh, shit. I'm just going to come over and talk to you for a while, okay? No, because Mark, when you're kind of, people think you're dumb, this is what guys do. They hang around with another guy who is dumber than they are, so they look smarter. What's your name, sir? Never mind. Okay, let's just continue. I was a bad student. My dad, part of it was my dad would never let me learn anything the easy way. I wanted to learn to swim, no swimming lessons. Dad just took me on a lake, threw me over the side of the boat. That was my dad. Want to learn how to ride a bicycle, same thing. No training wheels for me. Dad just put me on a bicycle, threw me over the side of the boat. Oh, man, everybody gets their money back right now. Hey, look, don't trip on the free food, okay? Seriously. Okay, because that's mine for later, okay? Don't step on it. Tip your wait staff and all that stuff too. I think that's been mentioned before, but do that because they're really nice people here. Where was I? I was talking about my dad, wasn't I? You keep track. I got a little ADD. I like this guy. This guy's right there with me. I like him. Okay. No, I was a terrible student. One time I changed all the D's to B's. Changed my report card D's to B's. You ever do that? And my dad looks at my report card, looks at me and says, "What's this?" "Report carb." It's a lot quieter when the checks come out. He said, "Don't lie to me." I said, "Sorry, Bab." And he punished me the way dads always punished kids back then. He got out the belt sander. And so let's see. We should talk a little bit about marijuana. Maybe we won't have time. I just got the light, but that's okay. No, I don't smoke the marijuana. It just makes me drowsy. Apparently, my sleep number is 420. And so this is a true story, and I'm just going to end it on this, so it's as all your money comes back, because she isn't even listening, and we had sex last night, and she's not even listening now. And she has no idea I'm even talking about her. She's counting all the money I gave her for sex last night, and you come up, that's good. Makes my wiener look bigger, huh, wiener lady? Okay. True story. This is a true story. Oh, I'll give you another $1 back. You definitely don't want this one. True story. I grew up in Denver, in Lakewood, actually. Friday. This is sex education. I had sex. I did. I had sex education. 1 hour. Girls had 2 hours. They saw a movie. It was called Never Let One of Those Things Touch You. But I had 1 hour of sex education. Friday afternoon, springtime, 5th grade. I went home. I was so confused. Next day, Dad asked me to fertilize the lawn. Took me a month. You guys have been great. Thanks for coming out.